1051.
Morning, everybody. It's the Breakfast Club. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. And we have a special guest in the building from L.A. here.
Kimble.
Kimble. Good morning.
Hey, Kimble.
Hey. That's the name of a superstar. You had no choice but to go into this business. Hold on.
Oh, she had to put the mic closer to her lips?
What are you talking about, Charlamagne?
You had to put the mic closer to her mouth.
Now, you know what? I feel like every time Kimble comes up here, my hair is always a mess. This morning I came here, my hair was like this, all over the place. I had to wind it down.
Well, stop getting the interns.
Well, tell her who she is. She's a celebrity hairstylist, correct?
That's right. And she has a show on WeTV, LA Hair. And I would say this season, I saw the Vivica Fox episode in particular. That was a hot mess.
Whose hair you done did?
Hotmess.com. I mean, I work with everybody from Beyonce, Mary J., Gabrielle Union, Taraji.
Oh, so you put
Shakira.
Beyonce's hair when it got stuck in the fan? That was you? That was your work?
I was off that day.
Oh, you was off that day. All right.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about Vivica. Was she upset after that episode? Did she still use you guys?
I mean, I worked with her recently after that.
Okay.
But see, at the time, I didn't book that job with her in China.
Okay.
So, but, you know, I was super excited for China. It was a great opportunity. And I don't know how she managed to let that happen. It kind of went south, wrong.
All right. Yeah, Vivica wasn't too happy with her.
No, she was not happy. In a way, I don't blame her. I mean, when you come to a job, you got to come prepared. First of all, you got to be on time. That's rule number one. You can't be an hour late. And whatever you do, don't say you rang. That's like, it was wrong on so many levels.
Now, what happens when somebody is not happy with their hair? Do they get their money back, or do you redo it? Like, what happens?
Well, the customer's always right, but you know, you have to treat them like a customer. That's how I am. I give good customer service to my clients. You know, they always right. Unless, you know, they're crazy. But, you know, all my clients are great. I don't have, you know, too many issues like that. But if they're happy with something, I stand behind my work. I fix it. You know, but I would never pull those things, you know, with my customers. I'm not going to be an hour late. I'm just not going to do it.
You know what? That would make me stop working with somebody. I had a hairdresser, and every time I went to the salon, she was always late. She'd be calling me from home like, oh, I overslept. I'm on my way. And then you end up wasting your whole day sitting there waiting for something to happen. And I said, you know what? I can't come here anymore, because it was a constant thing.
Well, you can't make any money like that. I mean, you're going to lose clients. You're going to, you know, piss people off and get a bad reputation. So.
All right, now I want to ask you something. Recently, I'm sure you saw this. Foxy was in the news, and she had stolen a $900 weave, according to her hairstylist. She got the weave put in, and then she left. She had all kinds of excuses. Oh, I need you to invoice my management, blah, blah, blah. Has something like that ever happened to you? Have you ever done somebody's hair and they didn't pay?
Well, I've had, you know, a couple of people will, you know, oh, I'll invoice you later, you know, or stuff like that. But, you know, I always go get my money. So I haven't had anybody who's gotten away with it. But people try it.
Weaves are expensive. Now, see, I don't have a weave. I never had one.
She lying. She got weave. That ain't her hair.
Anyway.
It's a certain type of weave, though, like Malaysian, Brazilian, Indian.
What's the best kind of weave?
Oh, I mean, my favorite is Indian wavy.
What the hell is Indian wavy?
He ain't married to a black woman either. Yeah.
It's wavy texture. Indian hair from India. You know, they
what
see it from India? The temple.
Oh,
they cut it off at the temple and they ship it, you know, to America.
Well, whose hair is this?
Whose hair is it?
These are people who are sacrificing their hair for religious beliefs.
So they got these little slaves over there in India that they keep bald just to keep y'all looking
That's
good.
That's not true.
What you got in your hair, Kim?
Slaves. Well, you know, this is some Kimble hair.
I see you got one little braid.
Natural.
You got one braid on this side.
Well, I got braids all over. It's a mixture of braids and hair.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
All right, so you're saying the Indian wavy.
So that's Indian wavy. So, okay. Yeah. And what about Remy? He always talk about Remy.
Depends
What's
on
that?
your texture, though. If you have really kinky hair, I don't suggest Indian wavy.
What's kinky? Nappy?
Pretty much.
Okay.
But I suggest something with a little bit more texture so it blends, so it doesn't look straight and then this hair looks kinky and they like frying their hair, breaking it off, trying to make it blend with that wavy hair. Try to, you know, consult your stylist and have them help you find the right texture, because they have so many different textures and blends that work with all different types of hair.
What's Remy? Because he always talk about Remy.
Remy means that it is...
he just thinks it's a drink. That's why he always talks.
I love Remy to drink, but black women love Indian Remy.
Well, it's the way that it is
Oh,
processed.
it's come from the same temple. It
It comes from the same temple. It's the way that it's processed. It's virgin and it's processed, like double drawn with all the strands the same. It's so technical.
Well, you said another style of hair too. What was the other one you said? You said Indian Remy. Malaysian.
Brazilian, Malaysian.
Brazilian hair
They
can't
got
be expensive.
Peruvian now. I think they just coming up with names.
Brazilian hair is
making it up.
expensive.
I think
Brazilian,
it's all coming from the same place.
Brazilian can't be expensive. Brazilian's expensive.
It is expensive.
females go over
it's
there
more
get-
expensive than Indian.
Really? Because women go over there and get booty shots, they get boob jobs, and all that's cheap over there.
What do I got to do with your hair, Envy?
No,
Don't they get Brazilian
if
from
it's
over there, too?
imported, it costs more.
Oh.
You might have to go over there and get it cheaper.
Oh.
All right, now people also were in an uproar over Rihanna's hair when she had got those gray streaks in her hair. Has anybody ever? What did you think about that hairstyle?
Well,
Or
first
that
of all,
hair coloring.
I think Rihanna could get away with it. She's very edgy, and I'm all for somebody being risky and taking a chance on their hair because everybody can't look the same. I'm tired of everybody looking the same. I want them to switch up their looks, but Rihanna could do no wrong to me.
Right.
I love her style, and the edgier she is to me, the better it is. Because I'm a hairstylist. I love creative, different things. I have braids and I have straight hair in my head right now, so I into trying different things.
Have you ever told somebody, no, I'm not going to do that. That's going to be whack.
Well, I've suggested many times. I said, this may not work, but and sometimes it didn't work. Like I suggested, but sometimes, but like I said, the customer's right. I will tell you though, if it's really, really bad, then I may have to refuse to do the job.
You've had to refuse that before?
A couple times. I said, well, I'm not gonna work with this person again because I don't want to look crazy. I don't want them to look crazy. I can't help them.
Now, what can you do for some women if your hair is thinning in the front? I know some of my friends, their hair is like really thin right here. I guess they've had too many weaves, and is that what causes that?
That's a big issue amongst African American women. It's from a lot of different reasons. When they're young, they start to get those braids. When they're little, pulling on their hair, extensions, putting too much pressure, or even slicking it back in a ponytail, permanent, putting heat on it. That really messes up our edges. So one of the things you can do, couple things, you can put topical treatments on it, or you may have to wear hair pieces to cover those edges. But the best thing, when you start to see the signs of it thinning, don't put anything in it. Let it breathe, let it be free. That's why I'm happy that natural hair has come back, because it gives you a chance to wear your own hair and not have to try to kill it all the time by putting stuff on it.
I can't stand a girl whose edges aren't blended good, man.
That's my pet peeve.
Yeah, man.
I can't take edges. That's the first thing I look at people's hair. I'm like,
What about Naomi Campbell? What can she do?
oh.
It's over. She just need to give it up. Hang it up, man. Get a
I
baldy.
love me saying, like, I'm not getting the phone thrown at me.
But I'm saying, what can somebody like that do? Her hair?
Wear a hat.
Well, you could wear a wig. No. There's all kind of wigs, lace front wigs, and just get the right kind though.
Why do people always make fun of lace front wigs?
Because they look wrong most of the time. Because it's a specialized, technique, and you need to know what you're doing. And most of the time, the good ones are custom made. They go buy them in the store, and they look like sumo wrestlers because they got that straight edge on them, and it's not.
And they not meant to be worn
they cheap.
outside.
You get what you pay for.
Oh, they're cheap.
They for magazines and when you on
Right.
stage, not just to be walking around and going to the grocery store.
It is a
Charlamagne, you know a lot about
theatrical type of technique.
You can tell
that they
Charlamagne
don't
tricks on
just-
his girls. He must buy a lot of weed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you do kind of know a lot about
I
it.
know. He's like, girl, these are for stage. You're not supposed to be walking around in
Damn
that
right.
lace front.
Okay.
He's
and-
out here training. One of the other.
Right.
Now, how is
Now,
it
my
working
girls
with
have-
somebody who you might feel like is very talented at what they do, but difficult to work with? Is that somebody that you can keep on staff?
You mean at the salon?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I stylists are creative human beings, period. So that means with creativity comes a little crazy. I mean, they're very artistic and different, and the way their business structure is not like corporate America. It's a different kind of thing. So I kind of give a little leeway because I know these are artists, and they all want to kind of, should pump their chest up every now and then. But, I had to deal with them very professionally. I have to talk to them. And sometimes I got to, find ways to have them, put up with, have them, now I don't want to say punish, but I'm trying to think of another word for punish, but, you have to
Detention.
put them in their place, basically.
People have said you never fire anybody.
Well, they say that the season ain't over yet. So
So somebody might get on the chopping block.
somebody may be getting cut this season.
So they must have done something really wrong.
Well, it's been wrong all season.
It better,
They've been doing wrong.
it better not be Angela.
We'll see. We'll see. We still got 2 more episodes.
All right, and let's talk about coloring a little bit. This is personal. So I was thinking about coloring my hair. I've never done it before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard a lot of different suggestions. Some people are like, "Oh, you should just get low lights. You should just get highlights. Don't color your hair. You should make it like a chocolatey color." What would you recommend?
You know, I would recommend getting highlights. That's how I used to start my clients with color who doesn't wear it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
For a couple reasons. I'm really into healthy hair. And highlights, you don't have to get it colored as often. It grows out nice with your hair. And it's a good way to introduce it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could. I kind of like to bring them along, you know, when it comes to color.
Baby steps.
But yeah, baby steps, because for 2 reasons. Because let them get used to it, because they're always going to want more,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then I have somewhere to continuously take them. And also for health reasons, I think it's better for the hair, especially when your hair is very dark, because it's going to take a lot to lift it.
Okay, gotcha.
Is there any nastiness going on in that shop?
What
What?
you mean nasty?
Like sex?
You haven't watched it?
I'm sorry. I
Clearly
don't
he
have
has.
hair. I have a Caesar.
I mean, there's a little crush going on. A couple.
Do they
crushes
smash in the
going
back?
on.
You
Not in
allow
my
that to happen?
salon.
Why is that what you
Not
ask
in my
about?
salon.
I'm just
They
asking
don't.
because Nookie goes on everywhere, and if they
We're
in the
not. Let's
shop,
just say this, not on camera.
oh,
Yeah. I
So you
mean,
get busy in there.
Naja was kind of having a little crush thing going on. And
Is
and
that frowned upon?
to whom? To me?
Yeah.
I mean, I just want them to be professional in the salon, which I do outside the salon is your business, but not in my shop.
but what about when
But
the
you can
salon
get drunk in the
closes?
shop.
When it closes, not in my salon, take it home. You know, and then there's a new guy on there, Jose. I saw him making the Google's eyes at Angela, so I don't know.
Angela
Now,
must be sexy.
you met Angela. She was up here.
Yeah, she
For real?
she
Yeah,
was here the
you was
last
on
time.
her.
You definitely tried to holler.
I did.
Yep.
She must be hot then.
She had the ombre at that time, right?
Yep.
Oh, I like ombre.
Now she's all blonde.
What the hell's an ombre?
Ombres and they got the little highlights in there.
Oh.
No, it's like,
It's like a
never-
faded tip. I
Yeah, I like
call
that.
it the Brazilian tips because, you know, to me it reminds me of the Brazilian women, you know, getting naturally bleached by the sun. So that's what I
Are they still allowed to drink in the shop as they're working or no?
No, they're not allowed to drink in the salon. They're not around. That's why they got put out last night's episode, because they were, you know, doing too much.
You know, I like
That's
when I
a
go to.
liability. If
I
they
like when I
mess
go
with
to the
somebody's
salon
hair,
and they have. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess. I have a little burn on my forehead now from getting my hair done.
see, they need to party at home, not at the salon.
All right, well, Kim, we will be watching. I'm gonna be in LA in a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna have to come back.
She needs to get her hair done. She need a man. So maybe it's the hair. Maybe it's the fact that her hair ain't done.
I need a redo.
Yeah.
I need a makeover.
Well, definitely check out the next episode is really good. You know, every Thursday
We
on We
TV.
TV at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. We TV. Well,
You know we
appreciate
love
you.
our hair,
We
okay?
appreciate
We all
joining us
love
this
our hair.
morning.
There's always gonna be some new hair.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
Thank you for
It's
having
Kim
me.
Kimble at LA here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.